I love the title of this article, Exclusive. You will not get this information anywhere else. Scientists have worked hard and spent a lot of money in order to discover something that will blow your mind. People who consider themselves attractive are less likely to wear masks if they do not have to, while people who don't consider themselves to be attractive will wear it even if they don't have to. If you put your ear close to the internet, you can hear the blue hair screaming. But what is attractiveness? How do you define what is it? Tell me. Apparently, the people were supposed to rate themselves. So they were asked to imagine going to a job interview or walking the dog. And then they were asked, do you want to wear a mask or do you not want to wear a mask? And it seems that overwhelmingly, people who do not consider themselves attractive want to cover up that shit. I do remember during the pandemic, though, one of the things that I really liked was going on the street and seeing all the Melinas and the Kitanas. I really enjoyed that. And I gotta say, once the pandemic measures were lifted, that's the thing that I miss the most. Look at this. And I love that scientists are saying that, on the other hand, people who do not view themselves as attractive buy into the mask attractiveness belief that face covering actually enhances their look. It so does. It so freaking does. Like, do not tell me it does not when it does. And it has that area of mystery and mystique. Like, you want to see what's under. You're curious. And then when you find out what's under, you're like, put it back. Please put it back. But yeah, so I love the fact that the science is in on this. Right? Like now, when a blue-haired person screeches at me, it's like, what is attractiveness? I'm like, well, the science. This is science. This is going forward.
This is science. This is going forward.
And this was done at the Seoul National University in South Korea. Obviously, it's not representative, right? Like you cannot pick a country that has a different culture and sometimes even like certain beauty standards, which are different than the ones we have in Europe and the United States, and use it as an outline. But like, this is the no-brainer, right? Like, I know people in real life who were happy that they have to wear the mask because they don't have to put makeup. They don't. Imagine you don't have to get a facelift. Just put the mask and bam, beauty increased. Like, it should write on the mask, right? Like plus 50% beauty. Meanwhile, people who are beautiful and they're very expressive obviously do not want that shit. Makes perfect sense. I do not know why the scientists needed to come in and spend dollars in order to figure this out. A more interesting question would be how many people choose to wear the mask in order to be associated with a specific ideology, and how many people choose not to wear it because they're afraid of being associated with that same ideology. That would have been a more interesting question. Like, how many people wear it because of health reasons versus how many people wear it in order to be in an in-group, out-group preference? That would have been a really interesting question, but unfortunately, we did not ask those questions. Apparently, President Joe Biden declared that the pandemic is over late last year. However, as many as 4 in 10 Americans still wear it. Occasionally. That's a lot. See, when I go onto the streets of Romania, every now and then I decide to take a little bit of sunlight onto my skin. And I don't see a single person wearing the mask. Like, not a single one. And everywhere I go, and I go in a lot of places. Even when I went to the Romanian capital, no one wore the mask. But when I went to London, there were a lot of people wearing it. And I still see pictures on social media in the United States. Some people still wear it. Interesting, you know, the cultural difference. Let me know what you guys think, and as usual, I will see you in the comment section.